it's official. We know who's going to be in the Super Bowl, y'all. We know who's going to be in the Super Bowl now. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but obviously my team did not make it, right? I know. I'm a Cowboys fan, so it is what it is, bro. It is what it is at this point. And I'm excited for what we got cooking in the future. Obviously, we just hired a new coach and everything like that, but this is besides the point. The point of me making this video or me talking about this right now is the fact that this is probably the best worst case scenario we could get for a Super Bowl. It was already like in a situation where it's like, okay, a lot of the top quarterbacks are already like not in it, you know what I'm saying? Like no Patrick Mahomes, no Josh Allen, no Joe Burrow, no Dak Prescott, you know what I'm saying? Cover up for that. But it was already a wonky playoffs. Now that we know that it's going to be Seattle and it's going to be the Patriots, right? We know that's who it's going to be. I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, I don't know if I'm excited that there's going to be a new champ, right? But that both of those teams have won, and they are very defensive heavy. Well, at least the Seahawks. The Seahawks got a really good defense, but it's like I don't know what to really be excited for outside of just the fact that we're going to get to see somebody else win. I think it's cool as far as like the storylines go. Sam Darnold, right, went from getting basically done dirty by the Vikings to now being in the Super Bowl. I think that's fire. And then you got, the Patriots coming back from oblivion of losing not only the GOAT, aka Tom Brady, and then also losing, their coach to college football. Like I didn't think this was who we was gonna see. I figured that if anybody had a chance, Seattle had a chance because they just did so good during the season, but I just was not really expecting Patriots to be able to, make it through the gauntlet. And in the gauntlet, some injuries. In the gauntlet, there was some snow. So it's like it's a spooky, situation because I think the game will be competitive. I just don't know how many points are going to actually be scored. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's like for somebody that doesn't have any stakes in whoever wins and loses, I'm just not as excited for the Super Bowl than others. And it could turn into being one of the better ones. So I'm still going to watch, obviously. But that was one of the things I was just like, man, like this was like the best worst thing that could have happened, because it's like, okay, it would have been amazing if a backup quarterback was able to take his team to the Super Bowl, right? Because we've seen a backup quarterback win a Super Bowl. It was hard, right? I hate which team got to experience that, but you know what I'm saying? That is tough. But just the story of Bo Nix was like more exciting than, the inevitable, which was them to lose in that way. And the fact that it snowed so much and snowed so crazy and the wind was blowing that it was like we don't really necessarily know which team was actually that much better. It's just like, okay, I'm just expecting kind of Seattle to go in here and dominate. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I feel like they're the most proven team. So anything can happen though at the end of the day. But I'm curious to see what y'all think about the upcoming Super Bowl. I just think that it's going to be one of those ones where it's like people probably might end up talking more about the halftime show than, actual game, which is not like, a crazy statement to say by any means. But Bad Bunny gonna be going crazy up there, and we're gonna see what actually happens. So let me know who y'all got in the Super Bowl. I'm curious, see what y'all think, and yeah.